People are constantly writing me every single day, telling me, those flabby arms, you should wear sleeves, your legs, they look like thunder thighs.
It's Channel Mom with Jenny Dean Schmidt. We're here for you.
In our spotlight, people are so brutal to women, and even out of the spotlight, so many moms that I know who feel overweight and unloved because of their weight. What do we do with that?
Yeah, and by the way, it's not just men who make fun of women like that. It's actually other women, too, which is the worst of it, I think. Listen, I grew up a chubby/fat kid, and I always say that in a way it was a blessing because I built my self-esteem from the inside out. My mom constantly wanted me to be on a diet, tried to put me on a diet, and I just didn't have it in me to want to lose the weight. I was perfectly happy and a well-mannered child, and it wasn't until 10th grade, actually, when I wanted to date a boy, and I overheard him in the school hallway saying, I think she's a really nice girl, but she's too fat. And that day, suddenly in 10th grade, where you've gone through puberty and all this, and it affected me, and I decided from that day forward, and I lost 35 pounds. But I still struggle with my weight every single day. The other blessing of being fat as a kid was that I learned how to actually go on a diet. Because I had to watch my weight. I've had to watch my weight for every living, breathing moment. My mom and I used to joke, I'm 100% Swedish, and if you saw my great-grandmother, my mom used to say, look, her thighs just go straight down to her feet.
I had a grandma like that.
Yeah, and that's what we inherited, and we have to make the best of it. And and so I work on this every single day, Jenny. I really do. So that's my first piece of inspiration out there. Now, as far as what people say about me, listen, that comes with the territory. I always say that I built really thick skin after I became Miss America. I was absolutely shocked at how mean people were. And I remember saying to my dad, crying to him, Dad, why do people not like me? Why do they just automatically call me stupid now? Why do they call me a bimbo? They don't even know me. Mm-hmm. And my dad, who everyone revered and loved in our community, would say to me, Gretchen, the simplest advice, but I've never forgotten it. Gretchen, no matter how hard you work, you are never going to get everyone to like you. And that has been so true for me, whether it's one job after another in TV, where every time I was coming in new to a place, I just knew what the lines were going to be before I even made it there. Oh, they hired a bimbo, a former Miss America, And so that advice is just really great advice. Don't worry about what other people think about you. And now, you move on to me being at Fox. People are constantly writing me every single day, telling me, those flabby arms, you should wear sleeves, your legs, they look like thunder thighs. And these are just the clean things that I can actually tell you what people are writing to me. Listen, I don't give a rip what people say about me. I care about how this affects our young kids.
Yeah.
And kids are committing suicide over comments like this on social media. So my lesson, first and foremost, is build your self-esteem from the inside out. It's a blessing that I grew up fat and that I've had to struggle with my weight my whole life. And I, too, like when you said in the introduction, oh, yeah, women feel bad because they gained weight when they got pregnant. Who doesn't? Mm-hmm. Even the second time around, I kind of made it my goal, I'm going to try not to gain as much weight this time. And guess what? I gained more. And in the first trimester, I'm sure so many women can relate to this, I was one of those that gained 15 pounds like the minute I found out I was pregnant, and then trying to hide it on TV.
Yeah.
Just, listen, I've been through all that. I understand all the struggles.